Today we are going to answer two questions. How does language affect the hiring process? And how can organizations support employees who speak different languages? So these are the members of 90 Day Fiancé. This is a show on TLC which casts 7 couples who have applied for or received the K-1 visa, and their main goal is to marry one another within 90 days before expiring. These couples face many challenges as their relationship is difficult due to culture, language, and communication. This is similar to the process of hiring or even building a relationship with a coworker, client, or even supervisor. Because before an organization can make a commitment to a candidate, they need to make sure that the candidate can not only comprehend, but do the duties and responsibilities, as well as fit into the culture and benefit of the organization. So language affects the hiring process because there are always judgments and stereotypes to be made due to biases. Organizations may also have rules or expectations in the workplace for language, and also there are effects of cultural diversity, of course, benefits. So for judgments and stereotypes, it affects the hiring process because those who speak a different language other than English or might have an accent are less likely to get hired because they have poor communication skills. For language requirements in the workplace, it affects the hiring process because organizations may have rules or expectations in the workplace for when language can be used. Language affects cultural diversity because not including people who can speak different languages can be seen as a disadvantage. Should we take this seriously? Yes, because language discrimination is illegal. Yes, because it is not illegal for organizations to have an English-only policy. And yes, because it benefits the organization's cultural diversity and success. Now, here are a few examples that are common to hear in a workplace that are invalid. Example 1. You often hear, "You can only work here if you speak English only." An employer cannot tell you you can only work here if you speak English only. Example 2. When you are in the break room, you cannot be told you can only speak English on the phone. At work on your break, you cannot be told you can only speak English while on the phone. Example 3. You are not valuable because you are bilingual. You should not feel you are not valuable because you speak different languages other than English. So these are recommendations to support employees who speak a different language. 1, to improve stereotypes and judgments. We need to understand themselves ourselves and understand it can be a discrimination of Title VI. To improve language requirements in the workplace, all employees need to understand that immigrants' employee rights under federal anti-discrimination laws, and it is legal in some situations to speak different languages in the workplace. And the use of workshops, training, and workplace integration can support and affect cultural diversity. We need to understand the delivery of inclusive service and service quality.